Hi everybody, it's Patrick. We were actually just shooting some photos and there's a bow on a wreath, and I thought, you know, and it was funny, actually somebody said, oh, that's such a great bow, and I said, yeah, I just tied it, because I actually brought the ribbon to the site to see what we were going to use, and then I just tied the bow. And I thought I should make a video and just show you how to tie a bow, because it's so easy, but everybody thinks it's so complicated. So I'm going to show you how to tie a bow. First thing I'm going to tell you is when you buy ribbon, if you can buy ribbon that has a wired edge, it's so much easier. So let's tie a bow. So the first thing you're going to do is you're probably going to want to leave a tail. This is going to be for like a 24-inch wreath, and so you're going to want to leave a little tail. Then you pinch where you want the bow to start. You make the first loop. Now make the loop like this is about 3.5 inches. Make the loop whatever size. Remember, the loop is half the width of the bow. It's half the width of the bow. And then you're going to pinch. Here, most important part, you're going to twist. You're going to twist right here, and then you're going to make the next loop, and they need to be the same size. So there we go. So we have two 3.5-inch loops, and then we're going to twist again. And then we're going to go back to the top, and we're going to stack these, right? And we're going to twist again. We're going to go back to the top, and we're going to twist again. We're going to go back to the bottom. We're going to twist again, and we're keeping them even. They vary a little, but you want to keep them as even as you possibly can. That's one of the reasons it's easy to stack, because see, then you can kind of look and see they're all at the same spot. We're going to twist again. We're going to go back to the bottom. And this one is a little short, but it's going to be okay. We're going to twist again. And notice that I just keep pinching and holding. Then we're going to twist again. This bow is going to have 10 loops, which is completely fine. You can make it as full or as sparse as you want. I mean, some of it depends on the ribbon. You know, if you're using ribbon that's like $20 a yard, you're probably going to use fewer loops, and that's okay. So then we're going to twist, and we're done, right? We're going to grab a piece of floral wire. We're going to bring it around, and this is super, super important. Bring it, put your fingers around the bow and pull, and use like Superman strength. Like imagine you're mad at the bow, because we want to pull it as tight as we possibly can, and then we're going to twist. And I want to show you something. Notice when we pulled really tight how it already just sprung up. That means it's tight enough. We're going to cut off the rest of the ribbon because I didn't start with a finished piece. If you need to start with a finished piece, just know when you get to the other end of the tail, that's when you're done. So then when you get it like this is the reason the wire ribbon is magic. You start grabbing and pulling, and you pull from opposite sides. So you don't fluff like around the clock, like you don't go 1 and 2, you go like 12 and 6, then 1 and 7, and you keep fluffing. You're gonna fluff, 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 like this. And I'm doing it backwards, you can't see. Let me go back this way. You're gonna fluff like this, and you're just gonna keep kind of fluffing it. Pull the tails to the bottom, because that's where they're gonna go. And basically, that is how simple it is. So we made the bow, we have the wreath. The bow goes on the wreath, and I'm doing this backwards, so we're going to assume that it works. The bow goes on the wreath. I promise it does. I'm going to twist this wire in the back. Actually, when I always twist it, I always make a little loop. Then, now just give it a little fluff, right? You're just going to fluff it out. You can play with the tails. A lot of people string them left and right. You can kind of do what you want. So anyway, that's how easy it is. You could put this on a wreath. You could put this bow on a present. You could make 3 of these and they go down this garland on your stairs. You can make a really big one, put it on the top of your Christmas tree. You can do so many things, and a bow's just a great thing. Like put a bow on your car. Put a bow on, like, I don't know, your shower curtain. Put one wherever you want. They're super easy to tie, and they're so much nicer than the ones you buy, because you can make it exactly the size you want. You can make it just as fluffy as you want, and you can use your ribbon. Like, you can sort of personalize it. So fun way to make a bow, and, you know, fun way to kind of kick off the holiday.